topic for this presentation is, but still let me begin with the predetermined beginning. It is that let me talk with you about the novel that we have discussed the most in the class, that is cited the most in the class by Sir while we were discussing the deconstruction. And today's my topic is the White Tiger as a black comedy or the dark comedy. First, let me tell you what dark comedy is. A dark comedy is a subgenre of, I think, a satire or comedy, which arouses laughter among you by presenting the themes that are cynical or skeptical in nature. So it is full of this sort of, this satirical element in the satirical element. Now, it is not the sort of work which may give you healthy laughter, good laughter, or healthy laughter that you get from other things. But it is a story which, when you read, you feel satirized, you laugh at it. But when you put the book aside, then you will feel gloomy. So such a sort of story is there in the White Tiger. Now, to discuss this as a dark comedy, I have chosen one theme, that is independence versus freedom. We were discussing a grain of wheat last day, and in that we discussed this theme, independence versus freedom. Here I would like to compare the character of Balram Hulwai with the character of Jikonyo. He is a step ahead in that struggle. What happens in a grain of wheat is that there is Bhagat Singh in the form of Kihika, who asks from his fellow beings to give his blood for the sake of independence of their culture. Newport in that book is a Mahatma Gandhi figure who died the very next morning of independence. And Jikonyo, the last character that remains there, he is a person who is living, but he is denied the rights of possessing the land by the MP. So the same sort of character is there of Balram Hulwai. He is a subaltern. He is depressed or suppressed, and that sort of person he is. But now he is showing you the way that now you need not, you no more sow that seed which dies for the cause of this independence. Now you rebel against the thing, and that's why he becomes the spokesman of this post-independence India. He writes that he speaks that see this country in its days of greatness, when it was the richest nation on earth, it was like a zoo, a clean, well-kept, orderly zoo. Everyone in his place, everyone happy. And then, thanks to all these politicians in Delhi of the 15th August of 1947, the day the British left, the cages have been left open, and the animals had attacked and ripped each other apart, and general law replaced the zoo laws. Those that were the most ferocious, the hungriest, had eaten everywhere else up and grown big bellies. So this is what when you will read this, you will feel that what a sort of humorous remark is this. But it's not a humorous remark. It's a satirical remark on the politics, on the culture, on the society of India, and that's why it's dark comedy. The cynical point of Balram here at the democracy and uncovers the dark corrupt world of wealthy upper class. Again, why he is named or he is entitled that he is a white tiger. You can say that the white tiger is a white man who is ready to exploit the wealthy East at any cost. He is leaving all the morals or ethical standards aside, and he is ready to kill his master just because to possess his wealth. So he is a white man in that sense. He is a white tiger in the sense that the symbol of white tiger comes from the Chinese country. So that in that sense, he is such a sort of person who is never colonized. China was never colonized except one of its cities where the colony of British was there. So he is such a sort of person who is never colonized and who tells his master, "They are not colonized. Rather, I will kill you." And in the Indian context, he is such a sort of subaltern who will never be suppressed. He will come up with new energy and he will stop this slavery. And that's why he just mocks at this roosters. They see the organs of their brothers lying around them. They know they are next, Yet they do not err. They do not try to get out of the coup. Aren't we the same? We are seeing that Iran or Afghanistan are being, are being terrorized by America. But still, we are silent. Aren't we the same? Don't we know that we are the next? So this sort of remarks are there in the book. And what is the way out? So the way out is only one: be the master.